Congressman Ted Lieu is a Democrat from California, one of the president's most vocal critics on Capitol Hill. And Congressman, what should Bob Corker do if he believes what he says he believes about the president's fitness?
Thank you, Chris, for your question. He should be doing what he's doing now, which is speaking up against the president. And let me say that when the chair of the Foreign Relations Committee says that he's worried the president could start World War III, Americans need to listen. Donald Trump's reckless threats against North Korea are dangerous. Estimates of any war with North Korea could range to 2.1 million dead, 7.7 million people injured. And I call on all Republicans in Congress to speak up like Senator Corker. Otherwise, they're enabling Trump's dangerous behavior.
You know, you cite the World War III part of the quote, and that was the one that I caught my attention the most. And part of the problem is it seems hyperbolic or so remote or such a inconceivable tail risk. But it didn't sound like Corker was joking when he said that.
Corker is not someone that engages in hyperbole. Throughout his career, even though I disagreed with him on many issues, he is not someone that flamethrows. So when he uses that term, it should catch Americans' energy and eyes, and we need to put a stop to this erratic behavior of the president.
But concretely, what do you mean by that? I mean, the members, look, the Article 1 branch of the U.S. Constitution has tremendous powers. It has declined over time, as we've seen the ascendancy of this all-powerful executive in many ways. But what do you mean by that concretely? What should Republicans in the Senate who agree with Bob Corker be doing?
Well, I would love they would support H.R. 669, which is legislation I've introduced with Senator Ed Markey that prevents the president from launching a nuclear first strike without congressional approval, because that would be war, and only Congress can declare war. And I think Congress needs to step in and say, Mr. President, you cannot start a war with North Korea without first coming to Congress.
You know, Corker is speaking out today. There have been others in the past who have spoken out, like Lindsey Graham, and this is him almost exactly a year ago. Name one sports team, university, publicly held company, etc., that would accept a person like this as their standard bearer. Talking about the now president of the United States, just, I believe, a day after the Access Hollywood tape. Today, how bad did he beat me? They golfed together. I did better in the presidential race today than today on the golf course. Great fun, great host. It seems like there's this kind of memento sort of permanent amnesia that members have, where they can find the president completely unfit one moment and then turn around and be golfing with him the next.
Look, what Senator Corker said today, I think, is what the overwhelming majority of members of Congress believe. I'm not quite sure why Lindsey Graham would say what he did, because previously he said some very similar things that Senator Corker said about Donald Trump. But I can tell you about my conversations with various Republicans on the House floor about president. They range from dislike to deep concern about his erratic behavior. And I think Senator Corker is simply articulating in public what many in Congress already believe.
All right, Congressman Ted Lieu, thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you.